So I'm just sitting here. I'm answering some messages on the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. Oh, my unfolded clothes couch behind. Um, and something that I was answering, that this journey is a sacred journey. We are the light holders. We are awakening into a different dimension. It's like we're waking up from the masses and looking around and saying, what? Really? And not only are we in that state, we're also going through it within ourselves, these massive changes, these massive realizations, these understandings, these coming back to the one, coming back to the all, coming back to our true selves. All of a sudden it's like we're being born again. And I feel like we are the chosen ones, like we are the ones that were chosen to lead the way into this new world. And the new world is all around us. It's basically what the Bible spoke of as the Garden of Eden. You know, we are living in the Garden of Eden. This is the Garden of Eden. And there's the Bible story about eating the fruit of like temptation. And you can kind of see it as, you know, when you start running after temptations, when you start being like, then you get tossed out of the Garden of Eden. And when you start going through the spiritual awakening and the awakening, it's an awakening from a slumber. It's waking up. And when you start waking up and coming into your true self, then your spirit, your light starts shining through, because it's like you are a foggy mirror, and the fog is all of your misconceptions, and you're reflecting. It's in that book by McWell is one of his names. I don't remember, but it's a really good book. The Four Agreements. It changed my life. I got it as a gift. It changed my life, and I suggest it. The Four Agreements. It's a real simple read, really simple and just plain. And in the beginning of the book, which was one of the things that, you know, you just have to read through and get through it. Because when I read the book, I wasn't at a place that I understood, and it just kind of felt off to me. But he talks about foggy mirrors and how we see ourselves through the reflections of these foggy mirrors. And foggy mirrors are other people. We have foggy mirrors, right? All of our perception, everything that we put out of us is through our filter, right? How we perceive it. It comes in, we perceive it, and how we perceive it according to whatever programming we have in our minds. And then that is how we take it, how we see it. Right, and how we react to it, and how we see ourselves in the world. We also see ourselves through reflections of other people, and if other people are seeing us, and we are, you know, how they react to us or what they tell us is our reflection of our own selves. That's how we see how the world perceives us, through the reactions that we receive through the world, and so when we start waking up, we start purifying ourselves of like these foggy mirrors. We start cleaning the fog away. And the more you clean the fog away, the purer of a reflection you become, which means that whenever you are even just going to the supermarket and you are in a purified state, that is what you are emitting from you. And anybody that meets you frontal and you have a conversation with, if there is a place where they are out of tune, because we're actually like we're like an instrument, like God's instrument, and we're tuning ourselves to the vibration of the universe, to the vibration of God, back to our purified selves, back to our purest form, back to synchronicity with the all, back to harmony with nature. So when it's like we're tuning our vessel, we're tuning ourselves to become accurate and aligned within ourselves and aligned with the divine. And as we purify ourselves, that is what we're reflecting outward. So if we meet somebody and they meet a place in our reflection in the mirror that we become, when we clear the haze, then we are reflecting, we become a pure reflection to the people that we meet. And the people that we meet can know a lot more about themselves just by seeing how they align with our message, with what we are emitting outward, with our being, with our quietness, with our anchored into, with our reassurance that we give ourselves and that we are sitting within in ourselves. And that's part of this spiritual awakening, is coming back to that. And I feel like we are the way showers in that way, that as we purify ourselves, there is, we fall naturally into where we need to be. Just like I started making these videos, it's like they were born of me. We fall naturally, when we purify ourselves, naturally into where we need to be. And we become that reflection by nature. And then you start feeling like, in this purified state where everything just flows through you and nothing gets caught. And so you're like in this state of pure joy, which is all coming back to, it seems like the theme of my videos this morning has been the Garden of Eden, because I'm sitting solid. I'm sitting solid this morning in the Garden of Eden and in this pure understanding, self-love, synchronicity, acceptance, beauty. So it's like we're fine-tuning ourselves. It's like we're an instrument of God, and we are, by purifying ourselves and cleaning ourselves, we are fine-tuning ourselves in synchronicity to the all. And when we do it, and when we become in tune, it feels so good that we just keep on looking for where to tune ourselves more. And there's so many ways of looking at this spiritual awakening and this enlightening journey. And I feel like we are the way showers just by being. There's nothing that we have to do. When we let go of having to do anything, what we need to do will naturally flow into our lives. What needs to be ours, what is in synchronicity with our vibration. When you become a light that is so bright, then you naturally fall into what it is that you need to do, and there is nothing to push. It just happens by itself through nature, through your walk in life. When you start vibrating the highest vibration, you start walking through paradise, and paradise comes in around you and supports you. The universe will support you in whatever you believe to be true. The universe comes in around you and supports you in your path. So whether you believe whether you are diving in the valleys or you are at the top of the mountain, the universe will allow you to be where you decide that you are. And that is our work, purifying ourselves and realizing that everything is abundant. Everything is all around us at all times, all the emotions, all of the ways of being. We are provided for. There is only plus in the world. There is no scarcity. There is no minus in the world. You can't go to a tree and say you're minus 2 lemons. It's just there is, and even isn't, is only a perception, because what is, there is only plus in the world. The minus is man-made. So there is no debt by nature. If you look at the trees don't say to the sun, hey, some clouds came in front of you for 5 minutes, now you're in debt. in nature, it just is what it is, and what is in existence is perfect and came to be for a reason and has to be that way, dependent on the cloud and dependent on the rain and dependent on so many other things. So it all is cause and effect, and everything is divine, everything is perfect. So thank you for watching again.